that's for sure, as we are going to be in and ready to go. Defense is going to be, you're going to see, it will be the side of Lethargy. Small Soldier is going to be up on the Astro here, and Setup is going to get around that wall. So Snoop is going to miss that wall, but Wally will be there with the answer, as we're going to be on board with the deadlock here. It's going to be a 2v4 retake. Both players coming on the flank here. It's going to be Ballistic Bananas as well as Hokey on that raise. Is going to have the paint shells available as well as the boombot here. So some utility in play for these two players. Double peeking around that corner. You're going to see where they end up taking this. Nate is going to go out. Wally's going to be in that corner. Is going to get caught. So there's going to be one for free. Looking for the next two though. Ballistic Banana's not going to be there to be able to trade enough. They traded 2 for 2, which is a dead even trade. But unfortunately, not going to be a full amount. And I think we also have to note we have 2 Phoenixes in this lobby. Like, this is a very interesting setup because we're going to have 2 Phoenixes. We have a chamber. We have a deadlock. So a large, I guess, combat variety, I guess you could say, on the side of Lunatic. As we can see for the time being. You're going to see the setup is going to be Jenny the Kitten. Does have that fully enabled knife. It's a very nice knife. I'm so jealous, honestly, of that. It was something that I told myself I cannot justify. I do not spend enough time on this game playing to actually get that. But other people do, and it is a very pretty looking knife that thankfully is not China exclusive. You are going to see, though, it is going to be a full 5-stack here over on B for the side of Lethargy. And I don't know if Lunatic noticed it, but they are full on sending it back over towards A. They're going to go right back in. All the smokes go down. And that's going to be a free open spike plant for the side. Jenny's going to be here with the classic. I mean, the side of Lethargy just only on classics. No real investment into this round. You can see them all wrapping now through spawn, headed over here towards B. And they're going to be here looking. And, well, there goes one. There goes the head immediately of Royal. Picks off Larry. And we're going to see again, Snoop is going to find one on towards Hokey. So the remaining 3 players on the site looking to do something here. It's going to be a double tap there. Smile Soldier finds one, leaving Jenny the Kitten last one standing. So she's trying to just find a way around this corner. Spots the chamber, but it's going to have to fall back and is going to be just stuck in lamps. They know she's here, and he's actually going to pick up a second. So 2 players are going to go down, and Snoop is going to fall. I mean, you know there's more players here ready to go. They're going to try to chow out and flare. Oh, Gonzo almost didn't make it through the teleporter in time, but does succeed in doing so. That's going to be a second round. Cleaned up there by the side of Lunatic. So they got the rounds that they wanted on the other side. We're going to see the rifles now coming out for Lethargy. We're going to see Vandals, a couple Vandals, Phantoms. On the other side, you got 2 Marshals, a Bulldog, a Stinger, and a Sheriff. So not a whole lot really to work with for the side of Lunatic here as they go into their bonus. Actually, one is going to be upgraded to a Phantom there. They're going to get ready to go. This Monster going to be making that peek with a Sheriff with the smallest crosshair known to man. I don't even know how Monster can see that on the screen, to be honest, because I can barely see it here. We're going to see the peaks will be coming out down long. Royal's going to spot one of those. The flash will come out, as well as the dog from the side of Lunatic. Not going to spot a whole lot, and the nade will force them back. I mean, you can see all players postured here really towards B. Snoop's going to be the only one on the other side of the map. The deadlock is currently clear in showers. Going to run into that Phoenix at some point with significantly reduced weaponry. This push will come in. Royal sort of cutting off the push here. That will secure the orb. Larry, though, will find Snoop. And you're going to see the walls will come up, and this is going to kind of hamper the push in significantly as Monster is going to get the smokes out. That's going to be a 1-for-1 trade, actually. So Hokey's going to find one. Monster's going to be there on the back. He's going to find one onto Hokey as well. So picks up a Vandal and is able to move forward here. It's going to be a 3v3. Monster looking for this outside push here towards elbow, and the plant should be going down here. It's going to be in the hands of Royal. We'll be able to get that down. Wally just staring here. Knows that there's players going to be on the right side. Is going to get full blinded here. Is going to get cut off by the wall as well. Royal should be able to get that down. Is going to have the Bulldog out, but that's going to be the last one. And it's all going to be down to Wally now in the 1v3 against all the weapons. And it's going to teleport right on top of Jenny. So the defuse will come through. That's going to be the first round going over to Lethargy.
Spike diffused.
They're going to take everything into the next round. They're going to have their money on the other side. Lunatic, plenty of money to work with. They are going to have their rifles. They're going to have their utility. They're going to have whatever they need, basically. We're going to hop on board with the deadlock here. Ultimate hasn't come out yet. As we're going to see when that does. The huge, giant, abducting cocoon, basically. We're going to see it's going to be postured here over towards A. You're going to see Phoenix and the Viper both set up here. And it's going to be an instant ultimate, actually, coming out of Larry. He's just going to charge on forwards, looking for something here, and is going to spot these players. Going to flash around that corner, though, but they're just going to retreat. They're not giving the opportunity here. So very nicely played from Lunatic. Being able to just fall back, get into a good position, and not have to deal with that going their way. You can see is that they're going to continue to delay. The smokes are going to come through. Showers players, though, going to be a little bit blocked off for the time being. As you're going to see, the players are going to be now here on towards the site. That will be the plant coming out of Monster. Snoop still lurking on the other side. And the Showers control still in the hands of Lunatic. This will be a full retake coming from the back side. See Gonzo backing it up. And they're just going to go on that full teleport. The Viper's actually going to follow through the teleporter here. As you're going to get a free plant down here as the rest of the team is going to arrive. Boombot out. Ballistic Banana's going to find one. Hoki has a Bucky, which is not really going to be the most optimal, but the Sky will be there and is going to be able to retrieve a rifle most likely. Taps the defuse. Knows that there's players right above, but the Seeker's countered from the other side as well. I know no one's on the defuse, but the Bucky will come through. The Bucky finds another one. And all of a sudden, it's down to Gonzo in the 1v2. Coming around the back is not able to pick up the close player. Smile Soldier's going to come out on top. And that last Seeker that was available, not going to be able to come through and do much at the end of the day. So that's going to be a nice round there from the side of Lethargy as they're able to pick that one up. Both defuses as well are the 2 defensive round wins. So Lunatic is still breaching these sites. They're able to get to post-plant positions. And then they're just kind of falling apart when it comes to the retaker. They're not able to hold on. You're going to see it's going to be a little bit of a rough buy here for Lunatic here. You're going to have a couple of SMGs. You're going to have a Sheriff and 2 Vandals. An Ultimate will be available for Wally. So the Chamber Tour de Force is going to be set and ready to go. On the other side, you're staring down 5 rifles on defense here. 3 players committed towards B off the rip. And that is going to be a correct guess. You're going to see the players moving up mid, moving down long. You know the positions of these players are going to be set and ready to go. The jump peaks are going to be coming out constantly here from Hoki. And you're going to hear the dog as well coming forward. So they're going to break that and just kind of wait and see where it's coming from. And while the peak is going to come through over the top, Royal is going to win that fight. Takes down Hoki. The Rays will fall. Ballistic Banana is going to be the next one up here. It's going to sort of get caught out by that. And is going to get flashed. And is going to end up taking some severe amount of damage in the process. But Monster's going to jump right through and had the bomb. So Spike's going to be on the floor. Ballistic Banana's going to get away here. Now give some opportunity. Snoop is going to be sucked in on the site. Was trying to get that plant down. The Smile Soldier is going to come up with 2. Make it 3. Leading the lobby right now as well. No, the last player is going to be Royal. All the way down on towards Elbow. And Royal just kind of stuck now in a rock and a hard place. A lot to work with all the way around the outside. Larry probably just going to flash around this corner. And then they're going to go flying in. Is there no Royal? That's the wrong way. And the flash actually does not connect. They're not going to be ready for... No, they are going to be ready for that. It's going to be 1. Royal, they're not able to find the second one. That's going to be another round over to Lethargy as they pick that one up. And that's going to be 3 in a row. Their first round that didn't involve a defuse. So Lunatic not able to get the bomb plant down there. They were denied by a suck. Coming off of Smile Soldier, very nicely positioned there, prevents Snoop from getting the bomb down. And then the rest of the team just not able to kind of capitalize on some of the picks that they got. But we are going to see the Cocoon is at the ready, so Snoop will have this ultimate up, and we're going to see if they end up doing anything about it. Wally's going to pop that ultimate as well, so there's going to be a few ultimates sent out here. 2 out of 4 means that no one is going to want to peek that. You can see the instant posture change from Lethargy on the minimap. Once they hear that ultimate comes out, everyone retreats back into different positions. You can see where they are. No one wants to be the first one out, and that flash is going to catch everybody basically. So that's going to force them back That gives the information to Lethargy that they know the players are there down A long as well. And you see the rest of them, like their positions on the map, very far back. They don't want to take any of those aggressive peeks.
My territory, my
And there is going to be the ultimate sent out, and it's going to snag one. That's going to be the Raze is going to get caught, and they're going to have to try to break it. Unfortunately, it doesn't look like they're going to be able to do so, and they're going to end up picking up some of these players. Actually, no, the Raze is free, so they were able to break it. Hoki's going to find one onto Gonzo and is immediately going to go off and retreat to the left. But the flank is coming through, and that is not great for the side of Lunatic. Their two players are kind of stuck over here towards long. The spike is on the ground as well. The Viper wall is going to cut Wally off here.
30 seconds.
And that's going to leave Royal in the back, trying to find something. There's going to be nobody there. Nobody really presenting an open target off the rip. There's going to be the flash coming through. Finds one, finds two. Looking to make it a third. It's a 1v1 now as Jenny picks one up. Wally looking for the last one, is not able to get the kill. Jenny, the kitten, comes out on top. She's able to find the last one, denies the clutch chance from Lunatic, and keeps the streak going. 4-2 now for the side of Team Lethargy. See, once again, the setups are going to be all underway here. And, I mean, that was a significant use of resources as well from the other side. I mean, you did see Wally ultimate, Snoop ultimate, Monster, I think, ulted in the previous round before that. But that was a lot that was kind of put out on the table, and it still wasn't enough. I mean, Lunatic was fighting back from a really rough spot there, honestly. Wasn't able to come out on top at the end. You're gonna see, well, I mean, Larry, I think that was, oh yeah, that was Royal that went charging in there. Is able to find Jenny the Kitten though, so revenge for the last round, right off the rip. Opening pick now, found by Lunatic here. Plant is gonna be going down, and now you're gonna see where these players are gonna position. You're gonna have ultimates available here. Larry's gonna find one on towards Snoop. You're gonna have the wall. You're gonna have the showstopper available for Lethargy if they want to commit to this. But Larry's gonna find another on towards Monster. They know there's a player in shower. Down there goes Wally. And all of a sudden, it's just falling apart at the seams right now for the side of Lunatic. They're going to just have to spray through it, basically. He's going to catch one, but the defuse is still coming through. They're not going to be able to finish that one off there. Roy's going to find one. It finds four, actually. Does significant amount of damage there. Smile Soldier's able to close it off at the very end, but ooh, that was a lot of damage done by Royal there. Who's currently up to 12-5 now, leading the lobby. Used the ultimate at the start of that round. Already has 4 charges on it. On the other side, though, Team Lethargy has every single ultimate available. That is a lot of yellow nameplates highlighted there at the top of your screen. You can see everyone has one up, and that means that is a lot of pain probably coming Lunatic's way, because a lot of these ultimates very impactful, like the Viper's Pit. Immediately just blocks off A main, and there's nothing they can do about that. Except Monster, you know, is inside of it, trying to look to see if there's anything available, but it's going to just decay all the way down to 0. Meanwhile, this 3 players still committed here over towards B. This has been a constant thing from the side of Lethargy. They've been able to commit all 3 of these players, especially in a round like this where you have the Viper's Pit, and you're able to just block that one entirely off. Monster will get caught. So that's going to be 1 player down early here. Did take damage, though. So Jenny is going to be down to about half, but that's going to be on the other side of the map. Meanwhile, Snoop has the FAMAS Bulldog, basically. Thinks there's a player in this corner. Can't actually confirm. We do know there is a player in that corner because we can see it. But Jenny's going to find another one, actually. Wally will get picked as well. Hoki's going to find another. Royal falls. There goes everybody. Hoki's going to be 1 left. Snoop's going to find 1 player in the corner here. He's going to find 1. But the problem is that your spike, still kind of far away, is going to end up tossing the gun through the portal. Makes a little bit of sound, but I mean, it's not the same thing as when somebody fully teleports through, so they're not going to fall for that one entirely. There's going to be another one. Looking to make it 3. That's going to be 3 dead. Snoop looking to clutch up here. Is going to go around the corner. Peeks the wrong angle, though, unfortunately, and goes down, but still significant amount of damage here coming out of the side of Lunatic. They do a lot of damage on these rounds where... like rounds where they really should not be winning. or sorry, they shouldn't be winning, but they're doing just significant amounts of economic damage in the process. The downside, though, is that Lethargy still has quite a bit of money in the bank. He's still got 4,500 on Smile Soldier. Larry's got 3,600. A couple players are going down a little more here, you can see, but Lunatic doing a kind of, you know, on desperate measures again. If you lose this, you're going back to ecos. So in these gun rounds, you have to take full advantage of everything. You are going to see Snoop is going to be one off that cocoon once again.
Joke's over.
But again, 3 players, and it's going to be Royal just charging right in, going straight through. Is going to find 1, looking to make it 2 as well before the run it back runs out, but is able to get that one and is able to retrieve it. Is going to get him right back into the players coming on the flank here, as Jenny the Kid's going to find 2 of them there. The Smile Soldier is going to be here over towards Elbow, so we are going to be, or we should be in post plan, unfortunately, but the spike died in the back in Hookah when I think when Gonzo went down. So that's going to be a bit of an issue. They got to go back to it, and Smile Soldier's going to get caught staring at the ground there looking for a gun, which is going to leave Jenny in a really awkward spot here in a 1v3, and there you go. Lunatic finally stems the bleeding, gives up 6 straight rounds, but they're finally able to pick up another. It's going to be 6-3. There we go. They're finally able to pick another one up. And that is going to give them enough money to buy into this round as well. They only lost 2 players, so keeping a lot of those players alive. Pretty crucial for what they were doing. On the other side, Lethargy doesn't look like they're going to buy into this. You got a couple of sheriffs, and you got, well, 3 Buckies now, actually. Okay. I was going to say, that's a lot of Buckies. I was not expecting that many. Okay, now we're back to 3. So the shotguns galore are out. You're going to see a lot of close corners being played here on this round. And we're going to see how Lunatic is going to navigate this, because they're probably not really expecting to see this many, you know, close quarter weapons, basically. You can see, I mean, look at the crossfire going on over here between these 2 players. You got Oki, as well as, yeah, Ballistic Bananas just everywhere set up. And Snoop is going to open things up with the pick on towards Jenny. So, I mean, took damage there, but Larry, though, is able to pick that one up. Larry, I think, is going to dodge the cocoon there. Not, well, I think the smoke might have cut off the line of sight. I'm not 100% sure on that. Spike is down, though. So Smile Soldier's going to find another one on towards Monster. Royal has to pick this one up. It's a 3v3, though. This is becoming quite awkward here. Hoki is going to peek around that corner, is not able to find Wally. So we're now down to a 2v3. Ballistic Bananas, though, unfortunately, with a shotgun in hand. And you're going to have to stare at that for a little while until it goes away, because you have to, you want to hope that, you don't want to reveal the presence there on the flank. The problem is that that thing lasts a very long time and has far too much HP, honestly. So nice placement there out of Snoop, actually. But now it's down. And you're going to see Wally's going to peek around that corner and finds the player with the Phantom. You're going to see that going to get picked up, and Ballistic Banana is probably just going to go for that peek, but here comes Wally around the corner again with the 4th in the round. So that's going to be another round there towards Lunatic, so they're looking to tie up this half here. Another couple rounds to go. 3 ultimates available on the side of Lethargy, 2 for Lunatic. I'm going to take a look at the money situation real quickly. Lunatic is beginning to stock up a bank here after only 2 rounds. On the other side, Lethargy in a bit of trouble here now. You have 3 players in the hundreds. 1 player at just over 1,000. So again, if they lose this round, they are not looking great going into that final round of the half, where Lunatic will have more than enough money to be able to buy whatever they need in for that last round of the half.
Come on, let's go.
You're going to see again the opening from Larry. Going to find absolutely nobody here, and it's going to be one of the few rounds where there's only a couple of players over on B. That is going to be a commitment here from Lunatic. You can see all 5 players getting ready to go. All the utilities coming out, the nades and everything. They're going to see absolutely nothing in Elbow either. And unfortunately, that is going to be Ballistic Bananas going down. Smile Soldier's going to get spotted in the corner. Doesn't get out of Astral Form in time and goes down. Is this going to be a big round here coming out of the side of Lunatic? And all of a sudden, it's just Hoki now in the 1v5. And she's going to have to fall back and retreat on out of there, because it's a 1v5 and you want to maintain those pistols. Yeah, that's just going to be a save. You can see the hunt is coming out across the board. That's going to be, well, Wally gets found. Down goes Wally. But that's going to be a location revealed here as Oki's going to just try to stay alive here. Monster's going to be the next challenger up around this corner. As the shots come through the peak, wide, and Monster's able to get the gun out of the hand of the Lethargy player. So that's going to be all 5 gone. And going to that last round, there's barely going to be money to scrape through. They're going to get a couple of rifles here, but they're not going to have a lot more to go with it. On the other side, Snoop is going to have an operator, I think, that was just dropped on the ground. So, you know, weapons of choice for Lunatic. They brought back the half very nicely here so far. After losing 6 straight, now they're on the verge of tying this one up and sending us into the second half where they're going to be on defense, tied up 6-6, which will be very nice if you're the side of Lunatic. You'd be very happy with that situation, honestly, after the way this map started off. We're going to see the ult popped by Wally. Going to be looking for that long side peek here, and nobody's going to be presenting an opportunity. All 3 players playing very deep in the site. On the other side, it's going to be Larry opening up on towards Royal in the showers. There's going to be a second player there too as well. We're going to see Monster. He's going to be kind of stuck in that corner for a while as the molly comes through. And on the other side, you are going to see challenges come through. Jenny's going to have a judge. That's a very nice looking judge too to go with it. Trying to just play the close corner and just get away, reposition or something. You can see the rest of the team very spread out across the map. Wally's still trying to figure out where to go. Does have that tour de force available. And there's going to be Gonzo popping the Seekers there, as everything's going to start flying through the utility as well. Monster committed the ultimate. Everyone's ultimate is basically just being committed. You're going to have the showstopper available here. They're just trying to break things. Larry, though, is going to pick another one on towards Monster, but Wally will be there to shut it down. He's going to be there for the peak. A Snoop there will find Jenny. So we are now down to a 3v3 situation. The rotations are still coming in from the defense, as Banana is looking for some shots, maybe a possible wall bang, but Gonzo is going to get that spike down.
Not ready yet.
See the players up top, but no, Ballistic Banana swings wide, picks up the kill, and it's going to be Snoop and Wally now left on this. Snoop is going to be completely stunned up, is going to be inside the smoke, is going to find one on a Smile Soldier, and the ult over top is not going to pick it up. But at the end, it's going to be a 1v1 here. Wally versus Hoki, and Hoki just going for the defuse and is not going to get it off in time. No, Wally is able to find it through the smoke, and that is going to be another round win for Lunatic. They rattle off 3 straight rounds in order to tie us up, going into the second half at 6 apiece.
That works.
See where this defensive setup ends up going here. It does look like all the players are stacked up here towards A from the side of Lethargy. They're getting ready to just split right down A main. They've even put the wall up from Viper very early on, so that will be on the ground and set and ready to go. It's going to be 3 players. Early shower control looks like is a way they're posturing as well. So Lunatic is going to send Royal into there. Is going to see absolutely nothing. Wally going to get smoked off here off the rip, and here comes the charge very slowly as they very slowly make their way up here. But Larry is going to flash right through and is not going to spot anything, but no, Wally's going to get caught though on the backside. That's 2 dead immediately, and the rotation comes through. Royal in showers. They didn't even need to bother clearing, honestly. They just got in out of A main and you back right out. It's very nicely played here from the side of Lethargy. This is going to continue. I mean, they're just going to relocate some of their stars, some of the Viper Orb as well. As Royal's going to be just continuously checking around. Is going to spot one actually around that corner. Royal will end up turning though. Goes down. Monster is going to have one. Gets a dink as well on towards Jenny. So 2 kill. Or another potential there. There's 2 weak players. And it's only really Smile Soldier that's at full HP. We're going to see. There's going to be one looking for a second. I think I saw a right click in there as well. Wasn't going to be enough though. That's going to be Lethargy taking the lead back once again with a attacking round victory on their side.
BYB fam. Going to Astral to do them Astral Guardian things I do.
We're gonna see Monster and Co. I mean, everyone's just kind of set up and waiting right now. You're gonna see 3 players here over towards A. It's only been 2 here on towards B. It's gonna be the deadlock. Snoop with that shorty, moving up a little bit, but it looks like the players are actually just gonna leave. They're all turning around and walking the other way. You're gonna have 5 SMGs on the other side. The most investment. You got a frenzy and you got a shorty. That's kind of it on the other side. As you can see, the time is making the players a little bit antsy. You can see them kind of shifting around. Not sure where they're going. Gonzo is gonna still be here, jump peeking over at the top as of right now. Looking to see where they can go. I mean, the scout is gonna come out. This should actually spot everybody. Everybody's gonna basically receive that concussive blast, but Jenny's gonna find one. Wally goes down in the back corner there, and the rest of the players, I mean, you're gonna have that spot here over towards Showers, and they're gonna molly out the spike as well. Gonzo, I think, is just looking trying to get a defuse if possible. They're gonna find 2 players actually. Snoop's gonna find one as well, and now it's all gonna be down to Monster with a frenzy in a 1v3 here. There's actually 2 players facing, but nope, they're gonna pick that one up. Larry's gonna be there with the kill. 8-6 now. Team Lethargy is in the lead. We're gonna see where they end up deciding to go next.
Need help.
We Hogan and Co moving forward. I mean, Snoop's gonna toss out the deadlock. The problem is that there's gonna be no one home, and Royal is gonna greet them with a vandal at the front door. Finds 2 players with headshots and is gonna back up and just continue on here. They know there's more players here, and the flash is gonna be huge. Finds another before going down. That's gonna be a weapon retrieved, I believe, or it should be, but no, that's gonna be Gonzo there coming for the trade. Gets traded out 1 for 1 as Jenny's able to find another. It's going to be Phantom picked up. He's going to have to retreat. The problem is that Wally is going to be back here. That jump might have been her. Not too sure exactly, but nope. Wally's going to win out on top. Bonus round denied. It does take 2 kills, though, with them. But on the other side, that is going to be weapons maintained. So Lunatic is going to maintain that money going forward. On the other side, with RG is going to buy in now. They're going to have the rifles, the utility. No more SMGs. They're ready to go to do what they need. We're going to see where they decide to posture to go towards next. You are going to see, like, this is the difference in defensive setups too, right? Because Lunatic has been playing 3 players on A constantly. On the other side, Lethargy only chose to do 2. They didn't need to have really more than 2 on that side of the map. They were committing 3 players towards B. I guess it's like whichever site that they really commit more importance to. We're going to see Wally all the way in the back thinking about that rotate right now. So an early rotate possibly coming in. Gonzo is going to go through. He's going to spot all the players. So that's going to trigger the rotation. They should know that now all these players are coming over to this side of the map. But they're all going to turn around. So, I mean, kudos to Lunatic, actually. They did not commit a rotate whatsoever. And actually, we're going to see Royal all the way in the back. Find Smile Soldier, but gets traded out 1 for 1. And now this might trigger a change, it might not. You can see Monster thinking about leaving and is going to do so. That's going to be 3 players shifted over towards A. It's going to be all on Snoop, basically, when this hit comes through. You're going to see, yeah, Ballistic Bandit is going to have that spike. And you're going to see Hoki as well, all the way back in Showers. Maybe just being a bit of a distraction here, all the way towards the back. No one's really shown any sign of each other. for a while. As this will finally be a sound. As this banana is going to send out the dog. It's not going to spot anything because Snoop is going to be buried all the way in banana, but Hokie is going to find one over on towards the A site. But they do know that the hit is coming in towards B, but that also means that Hokie is going to be coming in, or was going to be on the flank. 2 ults also committed here, and Monster is going to be right inside of this here. He's going to spot these players, but goes down. Now it's going to be Wally in the 1v3 with the Vandal into a Viper's pit. Not the most optimal situation, that's for sure, and is going to actually get spotted out by the Raze in the back. Takes a little bit of damage through the wall, but just kind of knows it's a very awkward spot. Not a whole lot possible, really. We're going to continue to just take bullets, but eventually that's just going to go down, or might just choose to run for it here. And I think that's going to be the case. They're just going to choose to get out. Wally's going to dip out, and that's going to be 9-7. As the second half is going to continue. Jenny is actually going to be on the hunt here, looking for this. And is going to find Wally, but Wally is going to pick up the kill. So Wally stays alive, maintains the gun as well, going into that next round. You look at the money situation. The other side, I mean, Lethargy still able to buy back in. Lunatic not looking as hot. They may be able to scrape rifles and maybe some light armor as well to go with it to end up pulling their utility here. We're going to see very shortly how exactly this is going to stack up. Monster probably going to pull a Sheriff again based on what we've seen before. But 4 Vandals, pretty good, honestly, all things considered. Royal also up to 20 kills. Jenny the Kitten on the other side at 17. So both teams are showing quite a bit of work on right now. And Royal, well, that ultimate gets instantly terminated by the Doppelganger. Ends up going down. Larry has an ultimate as well available, if they so choose. We're going to see his Royal is going to be backing up here. The rest of the players from the side of Lethargy also not really committing to this yet. They don't want to full commit and full send. They are using up a fair amount of utility here as well. You still have information gathering assets available on the other side. Snoop's posted up in B long, so you do know that nobody is going to be there for their side. But you will see Jenny moving up towards Hookah, just kind of taking a lot of space for free that is not really being denied, because Monster is going to be in this corner of Hookah just as a classic and nothing really more. So Jenny's not going to really spot anything out here for the time being. There's just nobody and everything will look empty. So this may trigger a movement, but no, Snoop is going to pick up that kill. So that means that the side of Lethargy is probably going to have to commit to this. It's a 3v5 now, and the players are rotating. They're being squeezed out here. Larry's going to find one, not able to find a second. That's all now going to be on Smile Soldier here in a 1v3. I was going to take the teleporter, and that should get a bomb plan here over on this side of the map, which is going to be good news for Smile Soldier. But that is going to be, well, that's going to be the, what was it? The trap on the wall. But all the players are going to be here very early here. Down goes one, down goes two. All of a sudden, it's going to be Smile Soldier versus Monster in the 1v1. Smile Soldier is super weak and is going to know, because Monster just jumped out and had to shoot in the process of doing so. It's going to be a little bit of ring around the rosy here. They've dodged each other. Monster has no idea where Smile Soldier has possibly gone. Is not going to turn around in time. And that's going to be Smile Soldier with the 1v3 clutch to keep the team going into double digits. 4 kills on the round to go with it as well. It was just, I mean, they had all the tools necessary, and poor Monster just kind of looked the wrong way at the very end and was not able to turn around and capitalize. So a huge win for Smile Soldier as they go up 10-7 now on the map, and they're still continuing that march forward here for the time being. You are going to see Lunatic is going to be relegated to pistols. You're going to see a Spectre and a Stinger. Larry's going to be moving forward here with that ultimate, is going right through all the walls. Is going to, I think, spot at least one player, but they're all just going to run away from this. They know that he's coming. They're all just going to retreat, and that's going to be an ultimate used up. I mean, you basically got info that you cleared out some space, but that's going to be about it. Jenny's back on the lurk here on the other side of the map, and you can see Royal's really far pushed up here. But the problem is that they don't really care about that portion of the map. They're okay. giving up showers here because they know that they can just get in, put their smokes down, plant, and get out. That's exactly what's going on. You can see Ballistic here is going to get one. Snoop is going to find one inside the smoke, but Jenny will find Monster on the other side of the map. There's going to be another one. Snoop's going to find a second here with a picked up Vandal to go with it. Stun is going to miss, and Royal, well, was going to get caught out there.
Nothing
I
there.
don't know where that ultimate...
Player standing.
Did that ultimate go through the... No, it didn't go through the teleporter. It just ended up missing entirely, which is a little bit unfortunate there. That's going to be Wally now. He's going to come around the corner. Thought he landed the shot and was already looking away, but did not actually hit. That's going to be 11-7 now. Lethargy is going to take the lead once again. See here, Rifle's going to be bought back in for the side of Lunatic on defense here. They do need this round because right now Jenny the Kitten is staring at $6,000
Sound sensor up.
in the system. You're going to have Smile Soldier as well, 4,700. They have plenty of money right now to work with, and that is going to be a cause of concern for Lunatic here because it's only 2 rounds away until the map ends. Monster, though, for once, being very aggressive, is going to walk right down the middle and is going to spot these players here down long. He's going to find one, so Hoki is going to go down. And Monster will get out for free as well, so this will not be traded. Wally's actually going to get a second, and Royal has gone so deep right here, through showers, through spawn, is going to walk up behind these players and just executes Larry. So you're going to see Smile Soldier there, and just all of a sudden the round just collapses all around Team Lethargy as they fall, only taking one in the process. So it's 11-8. Players still looking to catch up from behind right now. We're going to see the timeout finally coming in. Has been called by the side of Team Lethargy. Going to give them some time. So just kind of look at things here. They're going to see where they want to decide to go with it. In the meantime, Royals up to 24 kills now, 24 and 14, so a plus 10 in the KD department so far. You're going to see very nicely played. 3 ultimates, though, available for the side of Lunatic. You're going to have 2 on the other side for Team Lethargy with Ballistic Bananas, 1 off the Seekers as well. Still money in the tank as well for this roster. So Lethargy still going to have rifles in, looking to hit match point. The timeout, though, will come through. We didn't see one of those in the first map. But we are going to see teams are going to be setting up here where they want to go. I mean, it's going to be your standard setup. You're going to have 3 players here over on the side of A. It's going to be a very spread out default play, actually, from Lethargy. See, I mean, basically absolutely nobody, but look at this flank coming through right now. Monster and Snoop are going to walk right up behind these players. Executes 1, gets 2. Larry and Hoki were holding the wrong angle, it looks like, because the players just walked right back out. Snoop has found the spike too, so the net is going to close real quick on this round. Coming out of a tactical timeout as well is going to be a major issue right now for the side of Team Lethargy. They have to recover the spike. They got to take back the map presence as well. Ballistic Banana is able to trade out, but it's going to be a 1v4 now as Royal's able to pick up Smile Soldier here over towards the spike. Ballistic Banana is just going to try to walk away, but is not going to succeed in doing so. Snoop is going to pop out from around the corner. Here's the footsteps. 11-9. Lunatic bringing this one back right now. See, setup right now is Snoop is going to be able to throw down the trap and everything. Larry and Co are going to continue their way forward. And we're going to see, though, it's going to be an SMGs, and this is probably just going to be a speed run. These Everyone is just going to run straight through everything with the SMGs. Look for those close quarter speed battles, or they can absolutely not move, and I can eat my words right where I sit. Because, I mean, they're just going to walk up slowly here. It's going to be 3 players here over towards B again. They know this is an A hit. The players from Lunatic have cleared so much space right now. You can see it's going to still go in, and that is going to be absolutely massive. Monster with an absolutely huge ultimate there. Be able to find everything there. As that's going to be close range. Royal there is going to end up picking up 2 players. And now it's just going to be down to Larry and well, Ballistic Bananas. And Ballistic Bananas is going to be the one now. And 1v4, a little bit lonely there. That's going to be 11-10. We're looking at a very even matchup right now between Lethargy and Lunatic. 11-10. It's getting very tight. Royal 28-14 as well to go with it.
Sound sensor up. Listen.
You're going to see the setup once again. Full rifles across the board. The problem here, though, is that if Lethargy loses this, they are going to be very quickly on towards match point for the side of Lunatic unless they're able to pull off some eco miracles like what we saw in the last match. But it's going to be all these players just walking down long again. They're just doing this on a constant basis. As the Raze ult comes out, it's going to spot the player. It's going to go a little bit high too, and it's going to miss. So no damage done or inflicted whatsoever based on that. But the flank is in from the back. All these players are just going to pop out here of the teleporter, and it's just not working out for Lunatic. You had 3 players come through the teleporters into showers, and it just, all of them just went down, and all of a sudden it's going to be Royal in a 1v5. I mean, if it's anyone right now in the lobby that you want to be in the 1v5, it's probably Royal because of how much he's going off. But Hoki's just going to find him through the smoke. Down goes Royal. Flawless round for Lethargy as they get on towards match point here. 12-10. Full rifles are going to be invested once again into this round, and Lunatic has been looking so good at keeping up, and it just might stumble at the very end. But I mean, you still have time. There's still rounds to go. They will have to win 2 straight here to force an overtime, and they have to do so while keeping their money. Actually, their money's in great shape. They don't actually have to worry after winning this round. They will be able to full buy back everything that they need. And they're going for these long pushes once again. Snoop has been doing this. Is not going to commit to it this round, it looks like. And is going to just peek out, has that lineup ready to go, and is able to shoot down as necessary. There's going to be, I believe that was that was a tour de force ringing out from Wally as well. Went for that mid pick and did not get it. We're going to see the reposition as well. Wally's going to have to move, but the heavy pushes here. Again, Royal is going to catch Hoki. I mean, Lethargy is getting caught off guard here repeatedly. And so, I mean, these long pushes, and oh my god, look where Gonzo is. They are not, okay, they were actually ready. Jenny was like, all right, we got to check all of these now because these guys keep pushing. And check they do. Gonzo is going to pay for that. And that does mean, though, that a lot of map presence once again is being given up. Royal is very pushed up here inside of A main. So they do know that this is going to be hit coming towards B because they've cut off all the angles here possible, basically. Snoop going to find one on towards Larry. Going to throw that ultimate as well. He's going to catch one as well. It will be destroyed. And they are going to get the player out there just in the nick of time. Ballistic Banana is going to escape. And they're going to just run all the way now over towards the other site. They're going to have to hold up here, wait for the ultimate to come through, but no, Monster is going to actually find that one, and it's just going to be spammed through the smoke. Royal is going to find Jenny the Kitten as well, and that is going to be a Defenders round win. Lunatic is going to take it, and now it's on match point or overtime point. The winner of this, so we're looking to see whether or not Lunatic is going to extend the round or extend the map, or if we close it out in a 13-11 fashion. See, as players are getting set up.
That works.
They're going to go for, again, I mean, they're actually going to hit 3 players here over towards B, and Royal is going to immediately catch Larry out inside of Showers. So that early push, once again, just went so deep. Meanwhile, the rest of the team pushing their way here up towards A main. They're going to go right through, and there's going to be a very close player in the smoke. It's going to be Monster. He's going to come through with 2 kills, almost make it 3, but no, it's going to be traded back out. So it's going to be a 2v3 here. 2 relatively healthy players for the side of Lethargy have to recover this round now. They're going to grab onto that spec. It's going to be Jenny again who's going to grab it. They're going to retreat now. And probably look to see if they can return it back, maybe towards B, trigger another rotation out of the side of Lunatic here. You can see Royal's going to be set up there just inside of Showers just in case. Jenny and Smile Soldier both are aware of the fact that, I mean, he might be there because they've seen these pushes constantly. And they know that, well, they've seen him push through all the way as well. But Royal going to be tucked away in this corner. He's going to go for the peek and is going to get the 1 kill there. He's going to ult as well. He's going to get taken down as well. And he's going to come right back on top of the, well, on top of the molly there. So will end up falling. So Jenny in a 1v2 right now, but he's going to get caught by the operator. 12-12. We're going to overtime here. Map has been extended. A Lunatic able to recover.
Overtime.
And they are able to bring it back. We are going to see OT. First win back-to-back. We'll take our map. Let's see where things are going for the time being. We'll be on board with Jenny here. See the opening again, it's going to be on towards A. They're not going to leave a whole lot here over towards the other side of the map except for the one sound trap over towards the fountain here. But you're going to see the shower presence right now in from the side of Lunatic, and Monster's going to spot that first player. So Jenny is going to get spotted out. The orb is immediately going to go up. Wally going to have to retreat as well after getting spotted. So the shower's control is going to be made aware, and you're going to see that rotation coming in from spawn as well. As Smile Soldier is going to be committed over towards this side of the map. Gonzo trying to clear out lamps here and is not going to catch that player, but I mean, Jenny was able to get the molly down just in time, so denies a push basically. This orb is going to go back up once again, and I mean, it's just killing time. You're just killing time here. 45 seconds to go in the round here, and no one's really been able to make much move here. Snoop is going to get spotted out, and that's going to raise this up, and Jenny is just, well, okay, that was not a good time, unfortunately, to go for the jump peek. Gets completely caught out. We're going to see player again. Larry's going to push through and will fall. So it's going to be a 3v5 here situation. Smile Soldier is going to be behind these smokes. And that's going to be a huge wall, actually. That wall is going to do so much. We're going to spot that close player, but Gonzo finds Smile Soldier, and it's now going to be in a 2v5. Everything is looking fantastic for Lunatic right now. As the flashes will come through, that's going to be just 1 kill remaining. And it's going to be a Hokie going down. A flawless OT round coming out of the side of Lunatic.
Switching sides.
And now we're going to be on match point. It's going to be rifles across the board. An operator, though, in the hands of Wally. So that'll be something to keep an eye on at the opening of this round, depending on where they go, depending on where Wally wants to peek out.
Listening.
So we'll see. I mean, there's going to be a double stack, actually, on the side of Showers. There's going to be absolutely nobody there. So Wally's going to peek out and immediately goes down. Basically just peeked into 2 players. Not going to be successful, as they're going to be continuously blocked off here over towards the side of B long, but they are going to be okay for the time being. Nade comes out to clear the close corner, and while Snoop's beginning to run out of stuff to kind of throw at them there, and that's going to be an issue. But 4 players all are going to be over here now. The rotation is in. It's going to be a 5v4 into the site. Once these smokes fade, it's going to be right off we go, and that's going to be shots in towards the back. But no, Snoop and Monster are going to chime in. Jenny and Ballistic Bananas are going to fire back. And all of a sudden, it's Gonzo in the 1v3 who's going to go down. And that is going to be another tie. So, you know,
Switching
OT
sides.
extended once again.
Overtime.
Defense for the side of Team Lethargy. And we go again, 13-13. Kind of counted out. I mean, there was a great offensive round, honestly, from Lunatic at the start of that overtime. Absolutely flawless. Got all the picks that they could have needed. And then they just weren't able to close out. Second round, I mean, Lethargy came in, got that opening pick on towards Wally as well. They were ready for it too. They double-faced it. Had two players prepared there for when he came flying around that corner with the operator and the sniper rifle. Got the shot off, but it didn't connect. Down he goes. There's going to be the push into showers. Hoki is going to trade back on towards Royal, but Wally's going to be there as well to follow up. So it's going to be a 4v3, but no, Ballistic Bananas finds one on the other side of the map. That was down B long, and I believe that was Snoop. So now the three remaining players are going to be coming in. You're going to see them in lamps on towards A, so they are going to be committed up and forward. Monster pushed very far forward here, actually, into this corner. Gonna get the smokes down, and they know they're gonna be okay here. This flash is actually not gonna catch anybody, surprisingly. And then lamps, they know that Monster's here now, so Monster has to evacuate, but Wally's gonna get a collateral, finds two. That's gonna leave Smile Soldier now in a 1v3. Tour de Force is also out. I mean, one, the shot is gonna miss though. Tour de Force will miss, and the second one will not. The Wally with 4 on the round, a massive 4K to take them once again to match point.
Switching sides. Match point.
We're going to see continue again. Where are Lethargy going to go now
Sound
on this
sensor up.
attack?
Listening.
We're going to see Snoop, you know, setting up all the equipment once again. Has sound sensors and everything ready. And you can see it's a 2-3 split once again. They know their setups. They know where these players are normally positioned. Snoop's going to toss out the blockade. That's going to stop all movement up B long. And there's going to be no face out of Hookah this time. Wally's going to be playing back inside the site. Does not... Gonzo has an Odin. So that's not something you see all the time. Royal, though, once again, look at the positioning. Is pushed all the way through showers. And is going to be all the way in behind the lurk as well. You can see Jenny is just kind of posted up here in A main. But that is going to be, they're going to end up meeting, and that's going to be Royal going down. Gun was not out or pointed in the right direction for kind of either player, but it's going to be won by Jenny. So she's going to pick that one up, and that's going to be a big advantage here. There's 3 players, though, that have moved over towards B from the side of of Lunatic here. So they're going to try to clear out the site right now, but you're going to see the teleport come through from Smile Soldier going to the other side of the map. They should have heard that, but Monster will find the kill on towards Jenny. So Smile Soldier will be here, and you're going to hear the second teleport come through, and that is going to be a molly. That's going to block off the reinforcements here from Smile Soldier. The Odin comes through with a kill, somehow gets a second to go with it. Gonzo just might have finished it off here. Larry's going to find one, not going to find the second, though, and that is going to be a 15-13 Lunatic taking map number 1.